Yo, what's going on? What's happening? Some of you all are new to the channel. For most of you all, you're not. So you already heard my confession a long time ago, and I'm about to admit it again. I'm about to confess again to those that are new to the channel. I used to be on EBT, not Section 8 or nothing like that. I used to get the EBT card, straight up. A couple years back, you know what I'm saying, in Charlotte, while I was down on my luck and I needed assistance, I got it. And they used to give me, what, it was $135 a month. Straight up. And of course, I couldn't live off of that. You know, I had children, but it helped. It helped me, and once it was over, it was over. I think I got the EBT. I was on EBT like probably about a year. You know what I'm saying? I also got help in my time of need at this place in located in Charlotte, North Carolina, called Crisis Ministries. They helped me out with my rent. They helped me out with my light bill, my water bill, straight up when I was short, when I came up short. So every time I came up on hard times in Charlotte and needed assistance or help, my family weren't there. My friends weren't there. It was Crisis Ministries, and it was, the Department of Social Services, or rather the government, that gave me the EBT card. And no, I didn't abuse the system. I used it, you know what I'm saying, to get myself out of the situation that I was in. And when I no longer needed it, I deaded it out. So I was on EBT like a year, and that was it. The point that I'm making that everyone needs help from time to time. And you shouldn't feel ashamed or embarrassed when you need that type of help. You know what I'm saying? Such as taking care of your light bill, your water bill, your rent, you know what I'm saying? EBT. Even if you got to go on Section 8 and you can't afford a place to live, you have to stay in housing projects or whatever. Straight up. Everyone needs help. And for all those people that are totally against the government helping people out that so-called use and abuse the system, let me tell you this. First and foremost, there's a small percentage of people that use and abuse the system, that leech off of government assistance. So what you want to do? You want to punish everyone just for a small percentage of people that use and abuse the system? Most people that are on assistance, straight up, this is my word, most people that are on assistance, they have jobs. They got cars and make car payments and all the rest of that stuff. And they need help. And the government should be able to do the right thing, which is govern over the people. Make sure that the people are straight. I think you all have forgotten what the government, who and what the government it really is. The government's supposed to be there for the people. Straight up. And it's only right that they help the people out with the money that's ours. It's our money. It's every taxpayer's money. Straight up. Y'all kill me with this thing about, well, I don't want my tax-paying money to go to someone that's sitting on their butts and watching TV all day and having a bunch of children on my dime. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, this is what's so crazy to me, man. Everyone pays taxes. Everyone. Everyone. What product that people purchase that doesn't have a sales tax on it? I'll wait. Everyone pays taxes, whether it's federal tax, sales tax, etc. So you can't get out of paying taxes. Everyone pays it. And it's crazy that people have a problem with the vast majority, close to 42 million people that's in need. They have a problem with their tax-paying money going to people that are in need, but they ain't got no problems when your corrupt government sent over what is it, $40 million to Argentina to help them out. That's crazy to me. You ain't got no problems with that. You ain't got no problems with the orange man sending our money off over to another country instead of giving it to its U.S. citizens. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. Now we are in this government shutdown, and they're saying that, you know what I mean, if things don't change, that people that are on, you know, government assistance or whatever are not going to get their benefits, in particular EBT. WIC. For the month of November. And you got a whole lot of people that's saying, man, that's good for them. They need to get a job and this and that. Do you understand what you're saying? Do you understand that? Do you know how many people that are on assistance? The vast majority of people that's on assistance are melanin recessive people. Not the people that you think are the majority on some type of government assistance. That's the first thing. The second thing is you're going to allow the government to, this administration, you're going to allow this administration to starve little kids? Do you know that there's a program called WIC? It stands for Women, Infants, and Children. A lot of people depend on government programs such as WIC. In particular, babies and kids. Have you ever been to the grocery store and just looked at how much Enfamil costs? Enfamil nowadays is like $40, $50, $60. It's so expensive to the point where when I was living in the States, I was living in Charlotte, North Carolina, I used to go to the grocery stores. They locked the Enfamil up. That's how expensive it is because people were taking it. Let me explain something to you. If people are going in grocery stores and stealing food, that's a problem. That's a problem. How can you deny people from eating from their bare necessities? How can you deny them and punish them when they run up in the grocery store and take the shit? Straight up. This is crazy. And I would say some crazy shit like this is not the America that we know. It is exactly the America that we're seeing. Straight up. And I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like if I was in the States and they popped that shit November the 1st, and I was on the EBT and stuff, and I didn't get my benefits, I'm running up in somebody's establishment. It's just that plain and simple. It's just that plain and simple. Because ain't nobody gonna stop me from feeding my children. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. That's real shit. At the end of the day, to be real with you, there shouldn't be a food industry. Y'all kill me with this fucking free market, free enterprise, all of that bullshit, capitalism bullshit. There shouldn't be a price on food. Straight up. That's real shit. When you see an apple tree and there's apples growing off that tree and you pluck an apple off that tree, does Mother Nature provide a PLU number? Huh? It's a shame that we allowed major corporations to commodify food. Food should be for free. So I don't blame people if and when they run up in somebody's shit and take shit. I don't. All that bullshit, I hear these people, man. It's not so much conservatives. It's coming from the conservatives and the Democrats. It's coming from the red and the blue, the left wing and the right wing, the donkey and the elephant. I hear this BS. Oh, well, you know, they just need to get a job and they need to do that. If shit was that easy, man, the average person don't want a handout. If shit was that easy, if the economy was good to the point where you can get a job that pays, not minimum wage, Not a job where you either you got to decide at the end of the month whether I'm gonna pay the light bill, the water bill, or rent. I could pay probably 2 out of the 3, but not all 3. I'm talking about a job that's gonna provide for your family. Then I'm pretty sure that people would be quick to get a job. But you know what? They're doing more firing and laying off than hiring. Straight up. And the jobs that they're hiring people for are paying pennies. Straight up, man. I mean, it's like the same rhetoric that people spew out of their mouths. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about how people are, the close to 42 million people are on government assistance and they need to get a job and they need to do this and that, so forth. The other shit that I hear is you need to stop having children. What the fuck is wrong with people? A woman was born with a reproductive system. A man as well was born with a penis, testicles that create semen, and a woman has a vagina, fallopian tubes, and every month she has a menstrual cycle where her body produces eggs. But when she is not, and yeah, she's fertile and she produces eggs. But when those eggs are no longer needed, she, the female body cleanses it out. This is a natural thing. This is a thing that you're telling people to stop doing. If you are a godly man or woman, does it not say it in your Bible, in Genesis, to be fruitful and multiply? Y'all are crazy. But oftentimes people want to blame people and not your corrupt government, not the corrupt corporations. Real shit. And then y'all want to pull up these little clips and videos of women, the stereotypical big black woman that's bragging about how much EBT she gets per month. Oh, I get $3,000-$4,000 a month, and here I got all of this ultra, and she's showing you all this haul that she got. She went to the grocery store and she got all of this ultra processed food, junk food, and shit like that. And you show that to try to prove a point. But you're not making a point because the average person doesn't get $3,000 to $4,000, $5,000 a month from EBT. I can tell you that. When I was on EBT, I got $135 a month. It was enough for me to get by. And that's exactly what the government does. It gives you enough to get by. Not enough for you to get ahead. Enough for you to get by. So what I'm telling you is that big black woman that was bragging about her getting $3,000 to $4,000, $5,000 a month is not normal. It's not normal. And nowadays, I gotta really say to myself, is that AI generated? Was it fake or was it real? Real shit. Yo, it's a shame what's going on. And I ain't mad at people if they run up in shit and start taking shit. I'm just not. Because the government, is basically saying we don't give a fuck about the people. Especially on a month, on a month where Thanksgiving comes, it's a holiday season. So you're going to take away people's benefits during a holiday season? Haven't people been through enough? And I'm more than sure if they're going to take it away in November, they possibly may take it away in December. And you just want, this is my word. I think at the end of the day, this administration wants one or two things to happen. They want people to go ape shit, cause anarchy in the streets, so they can declare martial law. Or they just want people to unalive themselves. This shit is crazy. How in the fuck y'all ain't got no problems with that orange motherfucker sending $40 million to Argentina? But you got a problem with a woman and a man that has a family or whatever have you receiving benefits in order to feed their children, to feed their family. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Let me tell you seriously, that's Stockholm Syndrome. The shit that y'all got going on. How do you always put the responsibility on the people and not the fucking government? Why is it that you always hold the people accountable, but not your government? That's crazy to me. That's diabolical. And let me throw this out real quick. Let me give you this side note. You know what I'm saying? For all you slicksters and shit want to be smart. You know what I mean? You may say, well, Langston, what you care for? You know what I'm saying? You living out of the country. You shouldn't have nothing to say. You should be focused on the country. Focus on the country that you live in. Motherfucker, uncle. He ain't no uncle of mine. We ain't blood related at all. I ain't related to none of these melanin recessive men or women. So your Uncle Sam, as usual, is extorting me. Even when I leave the country, I still gotta pay taxes. I'm a tax-paying citizen. Even outside of living, even living outside of the country, I still gotta file my taxes. So I have every motherfucking right to say what I'm saying. Real shit. Every right. November the 1st. The first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Cash your checks and come on. People gonna be miserable. They've been fucking people over prior to this shit anyway. People been getting their EBT, all of their benefits slashed in half anyway. So, you know, I will say this. That you can't expect. This goes out to people that rely on the government. You can't expect for them to baby you anymore. No lie. You can't. You gotta rely on yourself. You gotta pull up your big girl panties, and man, you gotta pull up them tighty whitey underwear, and do for self. See, let me tell you something. And I'm not trying to throw this in your face or anything. You know, I'm always gonna pull that card though. This is my word. 93, 94, 95, 96 on up. The conscious community, I know, I was there. I was around those folks. In the early, in the mid 90s, like 95, 96, I was out there literally spitting knowledge. We warned you all. Elijah Muhammad said, do for self. We warned you all. The conscious community, that is. We told you that this shit was going to happen. And y'all, this conspiracy theorist motherfucker. Man, keep on selling your oils and incense and your bean pies and final calls. We warned you. We told you. We told you that this time that we're living in was coming in the 90s. You didn't listen. Straight up. When we told you all to do for yourself, do for self. Rely on no man. You didn't listen. So you reap what you sow. And that's real shit. My name is Langston 2092. Out.